When it comes to shipping on eBay, we use eBay's calculated shipping. I'm going to show you exactly how. So first thing you're going to do is go into your account settings. This is going to bring you into a page right here. You're going to scroll down under selling and you're going to go ahead and click shipping preferences. This is the page where you're going to manage which shipping preference you're going to use, whether it is calculated or fixed rate shipping. It's up to you guys. This right here will also show you if you're enrolled into the international shipping program, and if you aren't, you should definitely opt in for it. On this page, you can exclude shipping locations, use shipping rate tables, select off times or days of dispatch, set your working days. We do not ship on Saturdays and Sundays, so that's why we have ours set to ship on Monday through Friday. On this page, you can also allow combined payments and shipping, shipping discounts, and even ask for the buyer's phone number, which I don't see why you would ever need that, but hey, if you wanted to, the option's there. If you wanted to do flat rate shipping, right here's where you would set up the shipping preference. I do not offer that. We do calculated shipping, so I'm definitely going to be skipping that for now. Let's go into calculated shipping. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys what we have set up. Let's edit. So right here's our create calculating shipping rules. You can select rules for combining weights for purchases on eBay using calculated shipping. We do not offer the discount, but you can. You could allow the buyer to combine all weight items, or you can combine all weight items and subtract an amount. We don't mess with that. We just don't offer the discount. Go ahead and click next, and that's where it'll show you your handling costs. You have a few options. You can specify a handling cost when listing your items, specify a handling cost for an order, or specify a handling cost for each additional item. We choose to just specify a handling cost when listing our item. Next is eBay's discounted rates. So we're going to go ahead and edit that. We offer buyers the negotiated carrier rates on all listings with calculated shipping. Once we purchase our labels through eBay, that's when we receive those discounted rates with shipping. On eBay, we usually ship through UPS or USPS Priority and Ground Advantage. This morning, we actually shipped out some orders using USPS SurePost. It's something new that they offered, and we tried it out. You drop the item off at UPS, and then it's delivered by USPS. It had the cheapest shipping rates this morning, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. Let's go ahead and add an item, because I want to show you guys how to set up a shipping policy, and I'll show you guys that once we get to the shipping section on our eBay listing. So right here, I'm just Google imaging the item that I want to look up. It's going to be this Chick-fil-A shirt that I just picked up for $5 from Goodwill. I like using Google Lens, and I click an eBay listing. It brings me into the listing, and I copy the title, and I go ahead and paste it into my eBay app. At the top here in the eBay app, you're going to go ahead and paste that title. It's going to bring up any like items with those keywords. Here's a few that are listed. I'm going to go up to the top, click filter, and sold and completed. We want to know what this item is selling for, not what other sellers have it listed at. So right here, you can see it selling. Somebody took a best offer. Mine is actually new with tags, so I'm going to price mine a little higher since there's none that are listed new with tags. I always click sell similar. I like using sell similar listings because those items with the title and everything else input has already sold one time, so the chances of it selling again are pretty good. First thing you're going to do is add your photos. So you just click the photos from your library. Once they're imported to the listing, I just go ahead and finish editing and cropping out any of the excess. Make sure you take good quality pictures. I like using a white background, and I just crop out any of the excess curtain. Just kind of work your way down the page. You go into the title. Mine is not a 2X, it's a size small, so I'm just going to change the actual size of it. Other than that, I'm not going to change anything unless it was a different color. Always double check the category. It's definitely a women's, and it is new with tags. Next up, you have your item specifics, and here's where you're going to edit that size. We're going to put a small because ours is a small, not a 2X. Scroll down. I like putting in the material. The seller didn't fill in a lot of the details, so I just like to do the basics. It's a crew neck with a long sleeve. Sleeve type is just your casual sleeve. Under theme, I just put classic. You could also put Chick-fil-A. That's pretty much it for item specifics. Now we're going to scroll down to item description. When it comes to the description, I like using whatever AI comes up with. Always proofread this because sometimes AI likes to make things up. It's not perfect, but it does beat having to fill a description out yourself. In the description, I like to put the measurements. So with t-shirts, I always put pit to pit and the length. I also add where the item is located under the description. There were none listed new with tags, so I'm going to do buy it now at $32.95, and I always allow offers. Next up is shipping. In this section, it's going to show you any shipping policies that you have set up. I showed you how to set up your shipping preferences. Now I'm going to show you how to set up a shipping policy. So whenever you go to make a listing, all you have to do is make sure you have that shipping rates policy applied, and you're good to go. Here's how you create a shipping policy using calculated shipping on eBay. First off, you're going to get on a computer. You're going to go into eBay. You're going to click My eBay and go to Selling. This is going to bring you into your seller hub. Click Listings. settings, scroll down, and on the left hand side you're going to see where it says business policies. Go ahead and click that. This is going to show you where all of your business policies are that you have set up. If you want to create a policy because you don't have one set up yet, here's a few options that you could choose from. You can set up payment, return, or shipping policies. We're creating a shipping policy, so go ahead and click that. You can give your policy a name. You can name it whatever you want. You can also add a policy description just to help you identify it if you make multiple policies. Make sure you always set it as a default shipping policy. This is the one when you're in your eBay listing that's going to pop up. Right here's where you're going to choose what type of shipping you're going to do. We do calculated shipping, so the cost varies by buyer location. We put in the weight and measurements, and eBay calculates the price of shipping based on how far the item has to travel. Like I said, we use UPS and USPS priority, so we just click those two services, and that's what's going to pop up under the shipping services that you want to use. Right here, you could also offer calculated shipping discounts. I do not, so we're just going to skip that. And then handling time, you're just going to select your handling time. Our handling time is 1 business day unless it's the weekend. Here's a look at what our shipping policy looks like. Right here, you can see that our policy name is Shipping Rates 2022. It's set as a default shipping policy. We use eBay's calculated shipping, so the cost varies by buyer location, and we ship through UPS Ground and USPS Priority, sometimes UPS Ground Advantage. We do not offer any calculated shipping discounts, and our handling time is 1 day. Right here, you could also add a handling cost. We do not do that, but if you wanted to, there it is for you. Back into our listing. Now that you have that policy set up, you can go ahead and apply it to the listing. Right here, Shipping Rates 2022. That is the default, so it's always the one that pops up when I create a listing. Right here, you put in the shipping weight and the measurement. Make sure to take into account of what shipping materials you're going to use whenever you ship the item out. Right here under shipping, you can see where it says what the weight and measurements are, and the shipping cost is based on calculated shipping. We promote all of our listings between 5 to 7%. I never go with what the estimated rate is. It's always super high when it comes to eBay. Finally, just click list your item, and there you go. You've got an active listing.